Fruit, there are so many different kinds. Grapefruit, strawberries, melons, and of course, whole oranges. Certain vegetables like tomatoes and raw cabbage are also rich in vitamin C. You should have a vitamin C food every day. Vegetables, there are so many different kinds. Green vegetables like string beans, asparagus, and broccoli. There are salad vegetables like lettuce, and many others like celery, radishes, and carrots. Carrots are good cooked too, and so is squash and other yellow vegetables like rutabaga. Cauliflower and cabbage are good too. Yes, there are hundreds of wonderful vegetables. The important thing is that all kinds of vegetables are good for you, whether they're raw or cooked. They're important for good health, for lots of energy and pep, for clear skin and bright eyes, for shining, gleaming hair, and above all, for that wonderful sense of feeling good.
This one says, stop illegal immigration, simply adopt Mexico's strict immigration laws. Mexico's laws on the books are actually much more strict than ours. So I'm actually would be in favor of adopting theirs.
My plan is that they should take a citizenship test, have a means of support such as a job, speak English, no criminal record, been in the U.S. 2 years, and have a health insurance and have a sponsor. Everyone else should go home, but I believe that we should have a fast track to legalizing immigration.
What do you say to the claim that this issue of sacralizing the law is just a way of recoding all racism?
You know, when they start, when old ladies that are redheaded like me start moving illegal drugs, blowing up things, then they can profile me. I have no problem with profiling. My family members that are Mexican feel the same way as I do. They feel like that we absolutely should send the illegal immigrants, illegal aliens, undocumented, that do not have documents, back to their country of choice. And the reason for that is for the safety of the people, not only of Texas, but Arizona and the whole United States. I mean, wouldn't you rather be profiled than one of your children get started on illegal drugs? I don't want a member of my family killed. I would want one of my precious grandchildren to be taking drugs. Would you?
No.
No, you don't want them to be taking drugs. You don't want this criminal element to come over here and give drugs to your grandchildren. So if they want to profile me, that's fine. I have no problem with that. And you should have no problem with it.
I started working when I was 11 years old.
It feels like you don't got no choices. You don't feel the same as other kids.
There are hundreds of thousands of children working on U.S. farms. And many kids who are working on large commercial farms. The child labor law in the U.S. is pretty good, except when it comes to agriculture. And then it has a big gaping hole. U.S. law allows children to work in agriculture at far younger ages for unlimited hours outside of school in much more dangerous conditions than any other sector. So a child can work perfectly legally for any farmer at age 12. That child couldn't work serving the food, but he can work 10, 12, 14 hours picking. Farm work is actually the most dangerous occupation that's open to kids in the U.S. in terms of fatalities. Kids are working with dangerous and sharp tools, doing work that may require them to be bent down for hours. I've talked to kids who've worked in 14 states around the U.S., and kids told me about the toll that this work takes on their bodies.
Yo he visto que Brand Worker es una organización que lucha por los derechos de los trabajadores. Ha afectado mucho porque uno anda con temor, no sabe si van a llegar a los trabajos de uno a agarrarlo o si ya no va a regresar a la casa. Uno no sabe si el momento que uno está organizado en algún grupo, uno no sabe si va a llegar a ICE o lo van a agarrar.